Shalom, ye men of Israel, Bayat Shah Dawadah, house of David. I want to start off by giving all thanks, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kalkwadash. Yahweh being the true Hebrew name of the Heavenly Father, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, but Yahweh, which is Hebrew, for he is to be, to exist. Bahashem, in the name. Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son of the Most High, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. But the name would have to be in the Hebrew, and it comes with power. Yahweh Shai, which means he saves, he delivers. He is our salvation. Bahashem, in the name. Wahar, and the Rakha, Spirit, Quadash, holy, which is the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, teach well, peace, salutations to the hopeful elect that are pushing his truth and sincerity and in diligence, and that great multitude that will hear the word, and believing on the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai, in prophecy and in truth, love, which is lost after commandments, and faith to Yahweh Shemel Shai. I am the brother Bernard Bond of the Dollar GMS camp, coming to you again with another lesson. Be a quick lesson, praying that this lesson is edifying to the flock. So let's go ahead and get it. All right. So, brothers in GMS, Dallas specifically, but I'm sure Dallas, other GMS camps around the world have been circulating this article as well as a video. This particular article is from Neoscope, all right, written by Sharon Ardolo, and it reads, "This deranged plan to transplant a human head from the body to another might be the dumbest thing we've ever seen." So let's understand when we read these things, right? The PR, it starts off as a ridicule, but it's just an introduction to let you know what the wicked, okay, who is Esau Edom, the so proclaimed white man in these times, okay, what he wants you to know that he plans on doing or he has already done. So it starts off as a, PR just to push it out there so you'll hear about it, what he plans on doing. A lot of times it's already been done, okay? I'm not saying that's the fact or that's the case, but let's go ahead and read the article. As you can see this depiction, it shows a severed head in between two bodies. And what do you see during the surgery, the operation? It's a robot, it's an AI. So this devil, okay, who we call Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is using his AI technology to further himself. That's his power. That's his God. You see? And the whole goal, we have to understand, of Esau Edom is, one, he's proclaiming himself to be a God. And what is a God? A God is something, someone, an entity that's immortal. Okay? So let's go ahead and read this article. Okay? And it reads, head off. It says, in a gruesome yet preposterous video that's straight out of a David Cronenberg body horror movie, a biologist proposes that doctors in the future will be able to remove a human head from one body and attach it to another by using advanced robotics. I'm not going to altogether say that that's impossible, okay? But the question being, will the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, allow this devil to further his wickedness? He's trying to defy the rules that the Most High has set up, which is you're born and then you die. You can't live forever. Now you can. There's a time that's coming where, the men of the Lord will live forever. As it says in John, Psalms 82:6, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. So there is a time of immortality that is coming. But we have to understand Esau Edom wants that birthright back. And that's pursuant to Genesis 25:34. We know he despised his birthright. You see, in Genesis 27:27, it tells you that Jacob was able to supplant him because he despised it for what? A pot of lentil beans and raw meat. So he know he's made a mistake. So now he's trying to backtrack to defy the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. This article goes on to say Hashim Al-Ghali, a biologist and filmmaker, presents in a video a gory yet goofy illustration of how the bizarre experiment could be carried out two identical autonomous robots, each with multiple arms, would simultaneously operate on the healthy brain dead donor body and a presumably worn out body that's the source of the head and brain. So catch this. There's nothing more vexing to a billionaire. There's nothing more vexing to someone that's ruling a kingdom than death. And that's something that no man can escape. Because Yahweh Shema Shai, I believe that says in Deuteronomy 32:39, that he controls the issues of death. In fact, let's check on that real quick. Okay. So we'll open up the blue letter. I said Deuteronomy 32. All right, and 39. Might be off on that. Let's see. Deuteronomy 32. Bear with me. Deuteronomy 32. All right. Let's just get that. We'll scroll down. Okay, bear with me. Yeah, that's what I typed in. Deuteronomy 32:39 says, "See now that I, even I, am He. There is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." So that is a commandment written in Deuteronomy 32:39 that no man can defy. Okay? You cannot defy that law. That is a law. That is a statute. That is a commandment that is put upon this flesh. That no man can escape death unless it is the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Just wanted to clarify that. Let's get back to this article real quick. Okay? There's a second article I do want to get as well. So let's understand the premise. Esau Edom plans on using his AI technology, his robots, to try to defy death. Okay? Now we know that death comes for everyone. He literally believes that he can take the most important part of his body, which is his head. When that body of his original body, starts to decay, he can use the AI robotics, okay, to cut off the head, some kind of way, keep that head in animated state where it doesn't die immediately, and you have a fresh body laying right next to that old body. Let's go back up, okay, which that AI is going to some type of way systematically attach all the veins, the ligaments, okay, connect these veins to the point where it's going to connect to the nervous system, and the brain will be able to control that new body. This is his way of trying to obtain immortality. Now, that's not true immortality, because true immortality from Yahweh Shema Shah comes with power. You see? Let's see. We'll read this. Labeling the whole concept under the catchy brand name of Brain Bridge, Al-Ghali conceived that this process would unfold like an assembly line, with one robot surgically removing the recipient's entire head, while the other robot does the same to the donors. Then a mobile platform will shift the recipient's head to the healthy donor body and suture these two disparate pieces together. So he thinks his kingdom is going to continue, as the scripture says, man. And again, there's nothing more vexing than death to someone that is ruling or that is rich, to leave all those riches behind. You see? So yeah, I just wanted to read this article on it. Now there's a second article, Bob Kasha. Let me go ahead and get it real quick. All right. Let's open this one up and make it quick so we can get to the scriptures. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get this. Salakia. And so it wants me to download this so-called app. I'm going to try it again. All right. All right. Bear with me. Here we go. All right. Bear with me. You know, when you try to tap into the wickedness of Esau, Edom, what is he going to do? He's going to try to give you a hard time in trying to get that information, but we're going to persevere. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open this into
Introducing Brain Bridge, the world's first revolutionary concept for a head transplant machine, which uses state-of-the-art robotics and artificial intelligence to conduct complete head and face transplantation procedures, ensuring smooth outcomes and faster recoveries. Because head transplants require high speed, precision, and efficiency, BrainBridge utilizes advanced high-speed, high-precision robotic systems to speed up the process, eliminate human error, prevent brain cell degradation, and ensure seamless compatibility.
So this devil thinks he has it all figured out, man. All right. And what's that scripture that goes into, what is it? Luke 16:8. It says what? The children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. See, they have this technology, but we have to understand that the Most High has given them this technology to, give them the illusion that they will win, they will succeed. You see? So let's continue.
The head transplant procedure involves removing a person's entire head containing the brain from their current diseased body, then attaching it to the body of a healthy, young, brain-dead donor. Head transplants could provide individuals with severe medical conditions such as terminal cancer, paralysis, spinal cord injuries, or neurodegenerative diseases the opportunity to have a fully functional body while preserving their consciousness, memories, and cognitive abilities. The neurons are the longest-lasting functional cells in the human body, and according to our estimates, the brain is capable of lasting several hundred years, provided that the rest of the body remains young. The Brain Bridge concept involves the use of the integrated robotics platform comprised of the two autonomous surgical robots, designed to perform simultaneous surgeries on two bodies side by side within a single setup.
All right, so we read that scripture, Luke 16:8, right? I just paraphrase it. It says, well, the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. But it also says in Job 5, what? He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. So believe you me, according to the scriptures, man, what we believe, what we have faith in, Hebrews 11:1, is that this devil will not succeed. Okay, you can get the illusion, okay, what he shows you on videos, YouTube, and so forth, and he may be able to succeed with this, man. But prophecy has to be carried out. It says in what? 2nd Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So there's no way this devil is going to succeed, with his plan of trying to get his immortality back. That's already been, that blessing came from Jacob. The blessing came from Isaac onto Jacob. You can find that in Genesis 27:27. Let's go ahead and get that, man. As it says in Isaiah 55:11, the Most High's word do not return to him void. So that blessing has already gone out. Okay, let's go ahead and get here for time's sake. So Genesis 27:27, what does it say? All right, this is where Jacob supplanted Esau, Edom, because in Genesis 25:34, what did he do? He despised his blessing, man. He threw it away. For what? For some raw meat. All right, lentil beans. You see? So we'll read it right here just to get some context. Okay, where it says Genesis 25:27, the boys, and who the boys? Jacob and Esau, who came out of the womb of Rebekah, where they were warring They were struggling in that womb, which is that same struggle as of today, man. You so-called black, so-called Native Indians, so-called Hispanics, okay? You're constantly fighting with your oppressor, the so-proclaimed white man, who is really Esau Edom, your brother. All right, what did Cain say in Genesis? I want to say, I believe that's Genesis 5. He said, "Am I my brother's keeper?" You see? No, he said he's not his brother's keeper, but he's his brother's killer. So it reads, Genesis 25:27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in a tent. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore was his name called Edom, okay, which is red, Adulam. And it said, and Jacob said, "Sell me this day thy birthright." And Esau says, "Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?" And Jacob said, "Swear to me this day." And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. So the eldest, okay, sold his birthright unto the youngest. But the Most High had already prophesied that the what? That the elder shall serve the younger. You see? And again, this is the word of the Most High. It does not return back to him void. We'll read that. Genesis 25:23. And the Lord said unto her, "Two nations are in thy womb. Two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. The one people shall be stronger than the other people." You see? Is that not evident? Look at your so-called black, Hispanic, Native Indians. We are physically stronger. We are physically more tolerant, okay, of certain things that the so-proclaimed white man is not able to endure. All right? And it says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So the Most High word had to come to fruition, had to be manifested. Again, it does not return to him void. Isaiah 55:11. All right? So we're going to skip over to Genesis 27:27 so we can understand how that actually took place. Because this is where Jacob supplanted Esau. Okay? And what does that word supplant mean? Let's get it. Because Jacob, when you look up the word Jacob, it means supplanter. Salaki. All right. Genesis 27:22. We're going to look it up here in the blue letter. Okay, that's Genesis. All right, 27:22. And we're going to understand what is the name, because we look up the names and it has purpose. It has a destiny. All right. So when we consider that word Jacob, Yaqub, okay, H3290, all right, says heel holder. Okay, we read that in Genesis 25:25, where it said, there was a struggle. And as they came out that womb, you see, Jacob held to the heel of Esau. That fight was still going on, as it is still going on today. So Jacob, heel holder or supplanter, you see, supplanter. So let's look up that word supplanter. Let's understand the root of that word. It said to supplant, circumvent, take by heel, follow at the heel, assail, insidiously overreach. Okay, to overreach, attack at the heel, to hold back. So Esau, his blessing, which he was supposed to get, because the tradition back in that time was the elder was supposed to get the larger sum of the inheritance of the father. Okay, the Most High set it up that way. But we have to understand this is the Most High's movie. He can do whatever his will be. You see? So once we understand that, and we come back to Genesis 27:27, we'll read it. Because this is that act right here, where he was Esau was supplanted, Jacob actually came in, right? Guys disguised as Esau, okay, with goat hair. It says, and he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment and blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore, Yahweh, give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and the plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be every one that curseth thee. Blessed be he that blesseth thee. You see, through this act of Isaac blessing Jacob, okay, what did Esau do? Esau wept once he came in to, you know, to get his blessing. Mind you, he despised his blessing for raw meat and lentil beans. Okay? And what does it say here? We'll go here. This is a good starting place. Okay. Genesis 27:37. Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Now you have to ask yourself, if he despises his birthright, if he traded his birthright because it was not worth anything to him, okay, for raw meat and lentil beans, okay, then why is he weeping, man? And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break the yoke from off thy neck. You see? So, through empathy, Isaac gave Esau a temporary blessing to be ruler of the earth in these times. And look how the earth is being ran. You see, as it says in Proverbs, I want to say 29 and 2. It said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24. Look how Esau Edom is ruling this kingdom. Now imagine him ruling this kingdom in immortality. Now that's what he's seeking when we consider this article that we're reading, right? What is he trying to do? He's trying to circumvent the law, statutes, and the blessing that was given unto Jacob, and he's trying to establish his own right to immortality. That's what we're reading here in this article. So we'll let this thing continue to play, man. And we'll get one or two more scriptures, and we'll go ahead and call it a wrap. Okay. Let me get back to that video, Salakia.
The complete robotization of the process allows for the surgery to be performed in an environment with varying temperature and pressure. The procedure begins by preparing the donor and recipient bodies. The donor is a brain-dead patient who has a functional body with vital organs in good condition, while the recipient is the patient whose head will be transplanted onto the new body. General anesthesia is administered to both the recipient and the donor. Both patients undergo tracheotomy, with a tube inserted into the trachea to provide respiratory support and facilitate mechanical ventilation. Our proprietary...
Now, if Esau Edom is showing you this thing, man, he's probably already done it. Okay? He's probably already done it. All right? I don't have evidence of that, but look how elaborate and how detailed this is. And they're saying that they'll be able to complete this process and master it within a couple of years. And that's what Esau Edom wants. That's his form of immortality, which he's going to get from his creation, the AI. That's his science. That's what he worships. And that's how he intends on being a god. He's told people that they are going to be calling themselves God. You see? But how are they going to be calling themselves God? They are not the inheritance of that blessing. You see? And Yahweh Shah quoted that in John 10 and 35. Let's go ahead and jump into the scriptures. The blue letter. All right. John 10 and 30. And it reads, I am my Father. And this is Yahweh Shai. He was speaking to the Pharisees. All right. The Pharisees and the scribes. They was always trying to gainsay those non-believing Hebrew Israelites, man. It said, I and my Father are one. John 10:31. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. And Yahweh Shai answered them, many good works have I showed you, meaning that these are those that didn't believe in him. They had to see his works, but they still did not believe. Yahweh Shai answered, many works have I showed you from my Father. Which of those works do you stone me for? All right. For which of those works do you stone me? The Jews answered him, saying, for a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, because thou being a man makest thyself God. Yahweh Shai answered them, is it not written in your law, I said, ye are gods? If he called them gods, unto whom the word of Yahweh, Bashim al Shah, came, and the scriptures cannot be broken, meaning that it's already been written. That blessing has already been given unto Isaac, unto Jacob. You see? And the Most High's words do not return to him void. That blessing, okay, and this even saying was not extended to Esau, Edom, or to any other nation. Immortality is part of that blessing to the elect of Israel, man. But Esau, Edom said, we're gods, you see, and we're going to establish our own rights. But as I read in Job 5 and 13, even while they're doing all these things, the Most High is going to catch them. Okay, let's read it. Job 5:13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. And so they meet with darkness in daytime and grope in the noonday in the night. So they're planning all this stuff, and this is all going into one big ocean, which is that mark of the beast. Okay, that charagma that is talked about in Revelation 13:14 on down, that mark of the beast. Okay, that you must take with under your skin, okay, the back of your neck, your forehead. You see, this is the whole goal, because they're going to promise people, let's go ahead and get that, they're going to promise people that miracle of immortality. We'll start from Revelation 13:14, saying, and deceiveth them that dwelleth on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And that's going into how he bombed Kosovo, Bosnia, okay, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, with that atomic bomb. And let me let you know, that happened back in 1945, and that killed between 129,000 people to about 226,000 people. And people were just amazed, all right, that he was able to do that. And that instilled fear and established Esau, Edom's dominance. Okay? Saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image to the beast. And who's the beast? Esau, Edom, which hath the wound by his sword and did live. And that's going into Rome, right? This is Rome. All right. Revelation 13:15 say he had power beast. And what's that image of the beast? That image of the beast is going into the legislator, okay, the judicial system, okay, the infrastructure that resembles all over again. All right, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now the WEF has been talking about that the C to the H to the I to the P is the new world order, and those that don't comply, okay, will not fit into just a real, a down low way of saying that those that will not comply are going to be killed. Revelation 13:16, and he causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So Esau, Edom is not going to perform this type of surgery of immortality for those that, may want to live forever, those that are going to agree to that sea hip being put in their hands, those miracles that Esau, Edom is going to command. Okay, it comes with a price, man. All right, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's going into what? The famine. Okay, that's how he's going to get you to comply, because in this flesh it craves food to sustain itself, to live, food and water. He's going to use that as a snare for those that are not covered by Yahweh Shema Shai, that are not in the know, not measuring the time, 2nd Ezra 9:1, okay, of all these things that are happening, the rumors of war, Matthew 24:6, all these things are happening in real time. So what makes you think that this prophecy of Yahweh Shema Shai will not come to fruition? Hell, it's already here. It's here. People are already using that sea hip to do various things. Open up their door, get into their business, okay? Uh, uh, um, Take pictures with their eyes. The age of technology, which is Esau Edom science, is here and now. You see? So again, he's using that AI technology to extend his mortality into immortality, taking someone else's body, removing his head, putting it on that body. And that's his form of immortality. See? And that's something, and it's not true immortality, because once that body gets old, he's going to have to do it all over again. True immortality is truly being a God, joint heir with Yahweh Shai. Okay? As it said, and that was quoted in Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of ye are children of the Most High. You see? But Esau Edom is a lawless man. Let's get Sirach, because he's void. He's void of the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. He's actually contrary in all his ways. Can you imagine a wicked ruler living forever? The people will surely mourn. This is Sirach 19:19, and it reads, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is a doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. Now, does Esau Edom do the things that please Yahweh Shema Shai? Do they not hate Yahweh Shema Shai? Is it not evident that he's destroying and dismantling everything that the Most High has created and doing it his way? He's circumventing the process of life and death, which goes through Yahweh Shema Shai, thinking that he's going to live forever. Okay? That his kingdom is going to be here forever. The Most High says different according to the scriptures, man. You see? So I just wanted to do that lesson to indicate that this devil is definitely going off. 2nd Ezra 7:43 says what? 7:43 says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. You see? That immortality comes after this kingdom has been put under. It's not coming now. And how will we know that? Because it says in 2nd Ezra 6:9. Let's start at 7. Then answered I and said, because this is Ezra's talking to Uriel, okay, the angel of Yahweh Shema Shai. Ezra was in big question marks on his mind. Why was Israel going through all these things, man? Because the law, statutes, and commandments was not evident during his time. It said, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And we got that definition for Jacob, and it says what? Heel holder, supplanter. All right? 2nd Ezra 6:9, the meat. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau's kingdom, spoken by Yahweh Shema Shai, Uriel to Ezra, has to fall. Now, that falling of Esau's kingdom, we will not be fighting immortal Edomites. Okay? So this is just a similitude of the Most High establishing Esau's kingdom in this time, but again, it's only temporary. This kingdom is crumbling, and Esau Edom knows it. Revelation 12:12. He knows that he has but a short time, so he's ramping things up. He's going to bring as many as he can, okay, toward death, including your so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians that would not bow the knee to Yahweh Shema Shai. Yahweh Shai said what? Bring them hither and slay them before me. So when you follow Esau Edom, man, the only way for you to be reset is death by pain, man. As it says in Isaiah 45:17, for Israel shall be saved with an everlasting salvation, right? There shall not be a confounded war without end. So you just come back around the second go around. Once the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, Zion, the government of Zion, is established, man. But if you follow Esau Edom and the folly that he's doing in these times, trying to establish himself, you know, going around the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, as we read in Deuteronomy 32:39, the issues of life, he controls life, he controls death. And there's no one that can escape that, man. All right? So I end off on that note. I want to give all thanks, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone, rule well, teach well. Peace, salutations to the hopeful elect. And those that are listening, watching, okay? Shalom, Israel, Bayat Shah Dawadah, House of David, Kwam Yasharallah.